Come make my gluten-free vegan waffles with me. Overall, this recipe is pretty simple. All you need are a couple measuring spoons and cups, a large mixing bowl, and a whisk. Then I just start by using 2 cups of my gluten-free flour blend, and I definitely do not measure perfectly, so if you don't either, then you're perfect here. And then I do 2 cups of almond flour, and I just got this bag of almond flour from Sam's Club. I use Rumford baking powder because it's aluminum-free and potato-free, so it's perfect for our family, and I just use a tablespoon of that in this recipe. And my recipe calls for a 1/4 cup of sweetener. I've used maple syrup, honey, and coconut sugar, and honestly, sometimes I just measure to my heart's content. 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. And while I was measuring out the water, our daughter decided that we needed a little extra flour. And a little bit more. And then you're going to need 3 cups of water or milk of your choice. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and I lost my teaspoon, so that's why I do 2, because it's a 1/2 teaspoon. Then I had a little help mixing at the end, and of course I forgot the oil, so I'd already mixed everything and added the oil after. And usually I just eyeball it, but I would say probably close to a 1/4 cup of oil, and I use olive oil here. Then you just mix it up really good, and it is going to be a really runny batter, so don't be alarmed. As you can see here, it is very runny, so don't add more flour. That's how it's supposed to be. And I don't really have to grease my waffle iron. Sometimes I will, just if they end up being a little bit sticky, but usually they're pretty good. So yeah, I just fill up the waffle iron and let them cook. And you always with gluten-free end up having to cook them way longer than when the green light turns on. So usually I'll open it when the green light turns on, check them a little bit, and then usually close them up for a little while longer, and then open it, check them again. And I do use a fork to get them out just because they do stick a little bit on the edges, and it's just a little easier than just grabbing it with your hands. So there you go. Now you have a nice gluten-free vegan waffle that's also potato-free and cane sugar-free, and it is light and fluffy, and it tastes delicious.